Hi guys, this is Imran. In this video I will show how to read Excel files cell data using Java programming code which is needed for Selenium WebDriver automation. So for that I need Eclipse where I will write the Java code. I need Excel file where I will write some text which I will be reading through the Java code in Eclipse. So I have this is the Excel file that has some text. You can see here. You can see these are the texts in different cells. In sheet 1, the first sheet, these are the data I have written. So I will read the cells data using Eclipse. So this is row number 4 and column number 01, column number 1. So this is this text I will be reading using Java code in Eclipse. So I also have the Eclipse open. So now I will create a brand new project. I'll click on Java project. I will say Excel data read. I'll click on finish. So this project got created. This project has the source folder and the by default library. These are the two things is available right now under this project, Excel data read project. Now to work with Excel, I need 5 different jar files. And I will right click on this project. I'll click on new. I will click on folder. I will say lib. I'll click on finish. So I have created a folder so that I can keep all the jar files. And to work with Excel, I need 5 different jar files. Yesterday I worked on it, so these are the jar files that I need for Excel. So now I will open Google Chrome because I have to download all the jar files from internet. So first I will download the first one. It's called Commons-Collections 4-4.1.1 jar. This one. So this is the jar file 4.1. It's called Commons Collection 4. So this is the download jar file. Once I will click on this download jar. The jar file is downloading now. It's downloaded. And go to the downloads folder. This is the downloads folder. This one got downloaded. So I have downloaded this one. this is the project that I have created yesterday. Now I'm creating a new one, and I will explain how I have created, or how we can read Excel cells data using Java code in Eclipse, which is absolutely needed for Selenium automation. So I just downloaded this one from internet. So now I will download the second one, POI 3.17 jar. You can see POI 3.17 and click on search. I can see this one here. So I click here, I click the latest version. These are the versions. This is 3.17 version, this is 3.16 version. So this is the latest one. I will click on this, and now this is the jar file, downloadable jar file. So I will click on there. It's downloading now. We go to downloads folder. So those two got downloaded, and those are available in downloads folder. Now I will download the third one. It's called POI-OOXML. This one, POI-OOXML. I'll click on search. Oops. PO. Okay, I have written there. Now I will click on search. It came POI-OOXML. So I'll click. This is the latest version. I will click here. This is the downloadable file. So I'll click on download. It's getting downloaded. It's downloaded already. It's downloading now. Okay, download is done. So if I go here, I can see three downloaded. Now I will download the fourth one, POI-OOXML schemas. POI-OOXML dash schemas. That's 3.17. So I have typed here POI-OOXML dash schemas 3.17. Now I will click on search, and this came up here, the third one, POI-OOXML schemas. So I'll click here. I'll click here. This is the downloadable file. I'll click here. It's downloading now here. It's downloading. If this is blue, the color is blue, it's downloading. And that the circle color will not be here, means it's downloaded. Like this, there is no circle color, there is no circle color. That is it's downloading. It's done. Download is done. That the blue color circle disappears. And if I go on downloads folder, I can see that got downloaded, this one. Now the last one, XML beans dash 2.6.0. XML beans. XML beans 2.6.0. will download. Now it is downloading. It will take like 40 seconds or maybe 1 minute, 10 seconds. It's done. The download is done. If I go, I can see all 5 jar files are downloaded from internet, and those are available under downloads folder of my computer. Now I know these are the jar files I needed to work with Excel file. Now this is my project, Excel data read. It has source folder, it has the default jar library, and this is the folder which is empty. Now I will copy all these 5 jar files. Control C from the keyboard. So I copied. I come here, I right click, I say click paste. Those will be pasted. Those got pasted under this folder. So this folder has all those 5 jar files. Now I need to configure. So to configure, I will right click on the project. I will click on properties. I will click on Java build path. The libraries is already selected. So I will click on add jars, and then I will expand. I will expand lib folder. And I will select all those. I entered the shift and bottom arrow from the keyboard to select all those. Now I will click on OK, click on apply. This got changed. This symbol just appeared. That means it's configured. So to work with Excel, I need these 5 jar files. So I have downloaded those 5 jar files from internet, and by default those got downloaded into download folder. I copied all those jar files, I pasted in lib folder, and then I configured. Now I will create one class. I will say my Excel read, and I will click here so that it will generate the main method, and I will click here so that it generates some comments. So I will click on finish. So I have created one class. That name is my Excel read. That class has the main method already written by Eclipse because I have checked in the previous pop-up window, and also these commands got generated because I checked the checkbox in the previous pop-up window. Now yesterday I have created one method, return type method. I will just copy that method so that I don't have to type everything again. I'll copy the entire method, and then I will explain what is it. Control C, Control V. Okay. So this is the main method, which is empty, and this is a return type method. This is a return type method that returns a string value, and that returns the string value of the cell data. So how it works: this is the method. The method starts here and ends here, and this method returns a string. The name of this method is read cell data. it accepts two input arguments. Both are integers, the row number and the column number. And this is the string result that this method will return. This method will return. So this one is this one, the result. And this is the workbook. When these are the import that came from this library. Because I have these 5 jar files in the library folder, and because of those, this came up here. Once I use this method, once I pasted this method here, those automatically showed up here. This. Okay. Now this is the file input stream, and this is a data type, and this is the reference variable, this is data type, and this is the path of the file, path of the Excel file. So the Excel file I have is under, this is the path where the Excel file is. This is the Excel file. So I right click on it, I click on properties, I get the path, copy. Let me generate the path with Notepad. I paste it here, then I give a slash, and I copy the name, I paste here, and I copy the extension, and I paste here, and I put in double quotes so that it becomes a string. So this is the path, and I need to give another space, that regular expression, which is escape a special character. So I will give another slash so that Eclipse knows that there is only one slash, and that is a special character. So that is regular expression I have done. I added extra slash here. So this is the actual path. How this path came up? I copied the path from here, I added the name, I added the extension, this is the name, this is the extension, and then I did the regular expression, adding this extra backslash. So this is the final string or final path came up of that file, of that Excel file. And that is here. This is the path. And basically, these are the base 2 lines, and these are try catch. This line and until this is the part of try catch automatically generated, and these 2 lines are the actual code. And then this one is the workbook. This is the workbook. This entire thing is a workbook. Entire thing is a workbook. So this is the workbook. Now here I come. This is sheet. Sheet. This is the data type. This is the reference variable, and then it says get sheet at 0. So this one is 0, this one is 1, this one is 2. So if I write here 0, that means it is referring this sheet, sheet 1. Now this is this line. Now this is row, sheet.getRow. I will be giving the row number here. So if the row number is 2, that means it is referring this row. If the row number is 10, it is referring this row. If the row number is 19, it is referring this row. and this is cell. Cell means basically, now once the row is selected, now I have to give the column number. This is the column number. If I write 2 here, that means it's referring this column 0, 1, 2, and then the cell, this line will capture the cell value stored in the result variable, and that variable will be returned by this method. Now how we can use that method, now I will explain here. This is the main method. So inside of the main method, I will create an instance of this class. So I copy, I paste here. So this is the data type. I Control V again. This is the reference variable. I click on new. I write new from the keyboard. Control V, and then double first, this is the first parenthesis and the semicolon. So I have created one instance of this class so that I can call this function, or I can use this method, return type method. Now since it returns a string value, so I will say string output equal to Control V dot it's coming up. So it says this is the file method name, read cell data. So I have to select that one from the drop down list. It came on the top of the list. It says read cell data. So I hit enter from the keyboard. Now it's asking for row and column. Row and column. So I say row number 2, and then column number 2. I semicolon here. What it means? It means row number 2 is this one, and column number 2 is 0, 1, 2, this one. So it should return this text. It should return this text stored in this variable, and I will write a print statement so that it can print in the console that text. Okay, Control S to save everything. Now I will click on run as Java application. It says you love Imran. That came from this one. It came this one. How it came this one? I said the row number 2. So this is 0, this is 1, this is 2. So the row number 2. And I said column number 3. And this is column number 2. But this is 0, this is 1, this is 2. That's why it came here. If I say column number 3, then the testing will come. If I say column number 3 here, I change it to 3 from 2. Control S to save it. Now we run it. Run as Java application. It came testing here. That means this one came. If I write something else, I say 20. Let's say I wrote 20, and I will I write 20 T10 TEN10. I wrote here 10 and Ctrl S to save this Excel file, and then I will go back to here and I will run it again. It's came 10. So that is how we can read sales data by providing row count and column count into a particular method. And this is the method that I have created yesterday. It accepts two input arguments as integer, row and column, and returns the cell value as a string from the Excel. And this one is very useful when we do automation using Selenium WebDriver. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.